Welcome to Graven Stories. Tonight, we journey into the darkest corners of our world. Across continents and cultures, ancient whispers and modern legends merge into tales that chill the soul. In this episode, we present 10 creepypasta stories from around the globe. Stories of lost love, tragic accidents, and restless spirits that defy time. Whether you believe in ghosts or see these tales as cautionary myths, prepare yourself for a descent into horror, because sometimes, the most terrifying legends are the ones that live in our collective memory. Our first story takes us to the ancient city of Marrakesh. In the winding alleys, locals whisper of the Whispering Widow, a spectral bride whose tale is as tragic as it is mysterious. Betrayed and abandoned on a stormy night beneath ancient olive trees, she was once full of hope. But a fateful twist shattered her dreams. Now, her sorrowful wail echoes through the narrow lanes, luring unsuspecting wanderers into the maze of the old Medina. Some say that on a clear, moonlit night, if you listen closely, you can hear her mournful voice calling out in desperate anguish. From the mystic deserts of Marrakesh, we travel to the heart of Europe. In Prague's cobblestone lanes and Gothic architecture, there is a tale of a ghostly child. Legend tells of a young boy who perished in a mysterious fire, his innocent life cut tragically short. As dusk falls over the old town, his soft, sorrowful cry seems to echo through abandoned courtyards and along ancient stone bridges. Witnesses claim that if you stand in the quiet, you might catch a glimpse of his pale, tear-streaked face in the dim light, a reminder of innocence lost in the cruel clutches of fate. Next, we move to the neon-lit underbelly of Tokyo, where the screams of shadows reveal a different kind of horror. In Tokyo, amidst dazzling lights and ceaseless energy, a chilling phenomenon occurs on the outskirts of the city. Following a fatal accident on an isolated expressway, reports emerged of tormented shadows that seem to scream in anguish. Commuters on late-night drives describe hearing unearthly cries and witnessing fleeting images of twisted, contorted faces amid the inky darkness. These tortured apparitions, caught between life and death, serve as a haunting reminder that even in a city of modern marvels, ancient sorrow can persist. From the bustling modernity of Tokyo, we ascend to the mystical heights of Tibet. In the winding alleys of Lhasa, a lantern burns long after its keeper has been lost to the flames. Once a devoted monk betrayed by those he loved, he perished in a raging fire at his monastery. Now, his lantern is said to flicker in the dead of night, casting an otherworldly glow over ancient stone. Pilgrims and wanderers speak of soft chants and desperate whispers that accompany its light, haunting echoes of a man's tortured soul, forever yearning for redemption. Flowing from the mystical heights of Tibet, we drift along the timeless banks of the Nile. On the ancient banks of the Nile, under a stifling, moonless sky, an otherworldly melody rises from the water. Legend tells of a young woman, doomed by forbidden love, whose sorrow turned her into a vengeful siren. Her haunting lullaby drifts over the river, luring the unwary to their doom. Those who claim to have seen her describe a spectral figure in a tattered dress, her eyes deep with eternal grief. Her voice, both enchanting and terrifying, serves as a chilling reminder that the river holds secrets that stretch back to time immemorial. Our next tale takes us to the misty moors of Ireland, where ancient grief lingers on. On the windswept, fog-laden moors of Ireland, a tragic spirit known as the Mourning Maiden roams beneath stormy skies. Once a radiant bride whose life was cut short by a cruel twist of fate, her voice now echoes across barren landscapes. Locals swear that on cold, desolate nights, her wailing cry blends with the mournful wind, foretelling misfortune to those who dare to listen. Her ghostly form, draped in a tattered gown, appears near ancient stone circles, her presence a somber reminder that even the brightest love can be lost to the relentless passage of time. Now, we travel to the vibrant, secret heart of Rio de Janeiro, where a cursed celebration unfolds. In the sultry nights of Rio, hidden behind the revelry of its famed carnivals, lurks a cursed festival. Legend tells of a carnival queen, beloved and adored, whose untimely death cursed the festivities. On rare, eclipsed nights, ghostly dancers appear, moving in a slow, hypnotic rhythm. Witnesses describe the carnival floats as spectral apparitions, with laughter twisting into anguished screams. This cursed celebration, both surreal and macabre, serves as a stark reminder that even in the midst of joy and color, tragedy can cast its long, unforgiving shadow. From the carnival in Rio, we descend into the ancient mysteries of Cairo. In the bustling chaos of modern Cairo lies a forgotten secret, a hidden tomb beneath the city's ancient streets. Legend speaks of a noblewoman betrayed and murdered in a night of treachery, her spirit forever bound to the ruins of her final resting place. On moonless nights, a soft, sorrowful melody drifts from the dilapidated mausoleum, and those passing by glimpse a luminous figure in a decaying bridal gown wandering in despair. Her ghost, a symbol of unfulfilled love and bitter betrayal, serves as an eerie echo of Cairo's dark, untold past. Our penultimate tale takes us to the frozen wastes of Siberia. In the vast, icy expanse of Siberia, a tragic tale persists of a bride lost to the merciless cold. Legend tells of a young woman whose life was claimed by a brutal snowstorm, her body never recovered. Now, her pale, spectral figure wanders the frozen plains under the shimmering aurora. Travelers report hearing her soft, desperate cries carried by the biting wind, a mournful plea for a home and love long lost. Her enduring presence in the endless white is a harrowing reminder of nature's cruelty and the eternal sorrow of a soul trapped in time. Finally, we cross over to the romantic yet tragic streets of Old Paris. In the rain-soaked alleys of Old Paris, whispers persist of a spectral bride, the Phantom of Paris. Once engaged in a forbidden love, she met a tragic end on a narrow, dark lane. On stormy nights, her mournful cry and the soft echo of her footsteps resonate along the cobblestone streets. Those who catch a fleeting glimpse see her draped in a dilapidated wedding dress, vanishing as quickly as she appears in reflections on rain-slicked pavements. Her tragic tale, woven into the very fabric of the city, is a haunting reminder of love lost and dreams shattered. As the night deepens and the legends of these haunted lands continue to echo in our minds, we are left to wonder, what is truth and what is myth? These 10 tales, passed down through generations, speak to the heart of loss and the desperation for closure. Whether you believe in ghosts or see these stories as urban legends, they remind us that some mysteries are best left unspoken, lurking in the shadows, waiting for the next soul brave enough to listen. Thank you for joining us on this journey into the unknown. If you enjoyed these chilling stories, subscribe to Graven Stories and turn on notifications for more spine-tingling tales from around the world. Until next time, beware the darkness that dwells in the corners of your mind.